Are you preparing for any aptitude test such as CAT, GMAT, GRE or any other aptitude test, and you have been preparing for last 2 or 3 months but you don't see much improvement? You're totally confused. What should I do to improve or see some progress in your preparation? Last week a student called me up and he was preparing for GMAT and he has been preparing through some online video courses, and he asked me that he has been preparing for last 2 months but he doesn't see much improvement. So while talking to him, I just asked what is he preparing. So he said that I started with Quant, then I practiced few questions, and then I switched to verbal, and then I worked on verbal for some time and then switched back to Quant. So I said, when do you switch to verbal when you started with Quant? He said that I was struggling with the topic, so he was doing number system and he started with few basic topics, and in between he struggled and he switched to verbal. And when in verbal he started with reading comprehensions, he practiced few but didn't see much result and switched back to Quant. So he was just switching between one thing to another, and that's why he's feeling that there is no progress. And if you're in the same boat that you don't see much improvement, see, the first thing you have to understand is that you're starting something new. And if you're starting something new, you have to learn to focus on small things. For example, you can start with either verbal or Quant, it doesn't matter, take any one of them. So let's say you start with Quant. So when you start with Quant, take one topic. For example, you take number system. In number system, take one subtopic. For example, you can take prime numbers. Then get into the theory of prime numbers in such a way that you're able to explain it to someone else, like you can teach it to someone else. So spend a day in just memorizing the theory of prime numbers, all the properties of prime numbers, and ask yourself, can I teach this to someone? If you can, that means you're done with the theory. Then the second comes the questions. Then you go to the questions and start solving. If you're preparing your own and referring to some online video courses, they would have shared some solved examples and then some exercises. So first, try to solve that question yourself. See if you can solve it or not, and spend time in solving it. Don't run away from it. That you tried for 2 minutes, I don't know, and then you just looked at the explanations. Don't do that. Spend around half an hour, sit with that question, try to solve it, because you know the concept and you can apply it. So if you're able to solve it, great. But after spending half an hour, you're not able to figure out, then look at the explanation that they have given. So like this, start giving half an hour to each question. So once you're done with the solved question that they have given in the course, then go to the unsolved questions. And for unsolved questions, make sure that you solve every question yourself. So this way, if you just spend probably a day on prime numbers, you'll be through with prime numbers. Then to go to the next subtopic of number system. This may take some time, but with each day you will see a progress, because now you're getting into the depth of the things, and once you start mastering things, it will give you the confidence. But if you don't master things and just you leave in between and just switching from one thing to another, you'll always feel that something is missing and you're not feeling any sense of achievement. There is no sense of accomplishment that you feel at the end of the day, and you'll always be wondering, what should I do? So the only thing is, get into the things and focus on one small thing for extended period of time. It could be 1 day or 2 days on one subtopic, and this way work patiently. In a month's time you will see I've covered so much that you will be proud of yourself. That will increase your or enhance your self-image, and once that happens, you'll feel that confident that okay, now I can face this exam. But if you're not doing this, you will always be running here and there, and you will not see that confidence in you. Now, if you're preparing for GMAT and if you are going through the same problem that you're not able to focus anywhere, you can join my one-on-one coaching, where I work with the student and I help student to design the curriculum. So I teach you the concept, then I tell what needs to be done. So every day you'll have a fixed schedule that you need to follow. So you don't have to put your mind into it. Okay, what should I do? So this can save a lot of time and effort. So you can contact me. I've just given my number in the description. You can call me and book a demo session for your GMAT. Thank you.